Hi guys.
Hey guys.
Welcome back to the channel. So,
I'm finally back, by the way, from the previous one. Obviously, it was all her in it.
Let's welcome back Manny. So, recently we asked a lot of people what they would like to see in the videos. Most people said Q&A. So here we are with a Q&A. So,
question and answers. Whilst we're eating.
Yes, we'll be eating some snacks. We've got some Pop-Tarts here, and
make it more relaxed.
I've got my fruit there because I'm a healthy babe. You know,
that's not healthy.
I'm a healthy babe.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, in the last video, she was trying to at me about this whole man's got a sweet tooth and that. Yeah.
Do you not?
Relax. I'm talking to the viewers, innit?
Okay, let's see what you have to say.
Basically, I may have a tiny bit of a sweet tooth, but nothing major.
You better speak with truth and shame to the devil.
Like, you're eating already.
Speak the truth and shame to the devil.
Charlie. And I'm meant to be the one with the sweet tooth.
Do you or do you not?
First.
Who
Why
told
did you
me?
not start with the fruit?
Did you not tell me to buy
start
snacks for the video?
Why did you not start with the fruit?
Wait, guys.
Anyways,
When this guy comes,
question.
When this guy comes to visit me,
first question.
I never have snacks here because I don't like having snacks in my room because it tempts me to eat it. But I always have fruit.
First question.
He will come. He won't touch any fruit. He'll be asking, why do you have snacks? That's the only thing you eat, mango.
Yeah, mango is fruit, no?
Do you not have any snacks? He'll know I don't have snacks, but he'll still ask. But anyway, let's get straight to the point. Manny's got the questions on his phone. And yeah.
First question. Which achievement would you say you are proud of the most?
You can go first.
I can go first. For me, achievement I'm proud of the most, it was writing my first ever book, and I did that I did a book launch for my 21st. I was in the third year of uni at the time. I mean, for me so far, I mean, there've been other achievement, but that's something I'm probably very proud of.
Maybe me too. I'll do book launch for my 21st.
Well, write a book then. You got time.
With 2 months.
2 months. It's not possible, you know. We've got serious turnover. Fam. All right.
With me, my biggest achievement is like during uni, I have done well each year academically, which is quite big for me. And
she's gonna be the money man soon for all these degrees and grades.
And also like being able to being more sure. I'm fine, thanks. In my office is like being a minister when it comes to like music ministration or like giving the word and stuff like that. For me, that's a big achievement because I've done that when I was younger, but I wasn't too confident in it. So for me, yeah.
Yeah, now she's my leader. Sorry. Second question. Would you rather delete all the memories you've made from 3 years ago or 3 years into the future?
I'd rather delete 3 years into the future because...
No, delete all the memories you've made from 3 years, all go 3 years into the future.
I mean, I'd rather go 3 years into the future because fam, I'm tired of uni. I can't be asked anymore. Let me just get this over and done with.
I think, you know, the one thing you get prophecies and you get told that your future is bright and all of that. I want to see the brightness.
I want to see my Rawo.
I want to see it. I want to go 3 years ahead.
Yeah.
And see where I'm at.
Yeah,
you know?
Fam, I feel like the past 3 years for me have been so life changing, and they've been so good that see yourself. Instead of it to be eating like a classy madam like me.
Yeah, but I'm not madam.
We classy people will break it. We'll put it in our mouth like this.
Such a mess.
Look at me, guy. So just it.
Continue with your explanation, Joe.
So yeah, the past 3 years have been like really good for me. So I wouldn't want to forget that.
I think from where I come from 3 years ago, you know, it's looking promising that the next 3 years will be better because the past 3 years has been magnificent. I've done a lot, and it's been a few trials here and there, but they've made me a better person. Yeah. So I really want to know what the next 3 years hold.
Yeah, we need to be quick with these questions because, guys, we have a lot of questions. People sent in so many questions, and we literally have to filter through them.
We may do them. Yeah, we may do them in 2 parts, if anything.
Yeah.
But anyways, what are your future goals and career plans? Do they align for you guys as a couple?
I think they do because.
You think?
Well, I don't really do. We don't know. If God comes and says, I want you to go to India, I want you to go to Jamaica, you went there. No, our plans still align. My future career goal, I'm going to be a lawyer in the commercial sector.
Commercial things.
Yeah,
I hate the jackpot in that man down.
Can you talk?
Sorry.
I'm going to be a lawyer in the commercial sector. Well, you've already started your career.
Yeah, I'm a civil servant. I've got plans as to what I want to go into, obviously my role, and sort of working towards that essentially. But I have started my career and stuff like that. So I do have some goals and milestones I do want to achieve, and obviously achieving those goals will accelerate me into the position I wanna reach.
Yeah.
For that reason, did they align together? Yes, because none of my plans, or like we talk about our plans and stuff like that, and we're quite clear as to what we see. And we already started talking about our future plans, like from the beginning. Yeah, even before
we actually got together.
Okay, cool. This is the vision. This is what we want to do. In 2 years, this is what we want. In 3 years, this is what we want. In 5 years, this is what we want. And then obviously going through that, we're constantly evaluating how we're working towards that, and obviously taking those steps.
Before now, it reaches like maybe 5 years together, and I say that, oh yeah, fam, I want to go and work in Nigeria, and you're like, where on earth did you get that idea from? So like we've always spoken about it from the beginning.
Yeah, like for example, we both know that we're not moving back tonight.
Yeah.
So like stuff like that.
Yeah.
We can go and visit, but I personally think I may retire and go to South Africa, Venezuela, Mali.
We haven't spoken about that.
I'm joking. Next question. How did you help fix you being a domina arrow? You know what, I'll give this guy a shout out, and I've never met him in person, but is a good friend.
And he said he wanted to meet
of Debby, but I won't let that song bangs though. Yeah.
Basically, the main thing I helped with is the chorus, I think, because I don't remember too well, because this was like 2 years ago. Two going on. Can I talk? Yes. 2 to 3 years ago is when I helped to be in with the song, and I think the main thing I helped with is the chorus and the Yoruba and like the beat and all that kind of stuff. But the whole song bangs, so like not all the credit is on me. Uvin did his thing on the song, but yeah, that's what I helped with.
Say no more. Right, next question. When did you guys decide to make a YouTube channel? I'll be quick, I'll go with this one. So she wanted a YouTube channel before, and I said to her to start with Instagram and stuff like that and see how it goes. This was when we were friends, and when we got together after Valentine, around February times, I suggested the idea again, and I said, well, we might as well do it together, and just start something there. Obviously you were a bit reluctant obviously at first to doing it, so then I thought, obviously if I then step in and we do it together, then obviously I can keep her accountable, we can keep each other accountable and sort of doing it and do it together, and that's where the consistency has come from, really, to be honest, because 2 heads are better than 1. She's got the vision, she's got most of the topics you actually do come up with, some of them just actually put here and there, but yeah, that's pretty much it, really.
Next questions. Yeah,
how do you come up with video ideas for YouTube? Yeah, again.
Yeah, we usually just think about them. Yeah. I mean, this video is the first one that's been inspired by our viewers. Like, we always just think about the video. So we've got 13 videos up
about
now.
13 videos, yeah.
And we've all thought about it ourselves. We thought about all ourselves, and then after that we decided to ask what people wanted to see,
and we still have a lot of ideas. We still haven't recorded as well.
We still we have a list that we both have access to. And we already have ideas and stuff. So
right, moving on. How is it like having a relationship with God in the middle?
For me, I think it's easier because I see it as like, I feel like with us having a relationship with God in the middle is the best version of both of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is you at your best, this is me at my best, because I know God is working through the both of us, and it just makes it easier to trust. It makes it easier to kind of respect each other, I think. And I think, like, because God, like, what I've always said is that the love of God is the best template of what love truly is. So
that's right.
You could
preach. Preach.
So you could be a Christian and love someone with all your heart. But if they don't know how God's love works, they can love you in a way that the world defines love, but they can't love you in the true, pure way of how God defines love. And it's not that they mean it out of evil or whatever, but because they just don't understand it, they haven't paid attention to God's love for them. They don't know how it works. So I feel like we both of us having the template and knowing how it works, and God literally telling us in the Bible, love your wife the same way Jesus loves the church. We know that this is how to do it, and we're able to do it like that, as well as the natural emotions we have for each other.
Yeah, and I think 100%. I think having God in it makes things, it helps a little bit, makes things easier, because you've got the natural love, which I have for you, but then that's not enough, because there's time where we may know him or may disagree about something, but because of God's love, I'm able to humble myself and be like, cool, let me actually talk to this God level. Let's have a chat. Let's see what's going on. Do you know what I mean? Without that, fam, I would have pride, everything would have kicked in. And when you're being prideful, you think, okay, cool, wait, hold on. How would Jesus deal with this? How, do you know what I mean? What is the model? What's the template? And obviously that it does help.
And also like being able to keep each other accountable for certain things. Like if say you were in the world, if I now started doing something that isn't right for me to do as a Christian, you're not going to be bothered to pattern me. You're going to be like, oh, okay,
she's doing that thing. It will just come down to morals, really.
Exactly.
And that's if our morals align. So that, you know. Oh, next one. Describe each other in 3 words. I'll go first. Right, number 1. What's the word? You know when someone's a learning, I don't know if you can describe if that's a descriptive word.
As in, I like learning.
Yeah, is that a descriptive word?
You could use that, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah. This girl, if you ask her about random facts, she will find it for you. She's always trying to learn, which is good, learning something. Personally, I think that's because she's still in uni, so maybe that uni mentality.
I don't think so.
But I don't know, yeah. But
because a lot of the stuff I know, it hasn't got anything to do with my course.
I know. What was it? Describe each other in 3 words. Number 2, you're patient, you're calm, very calm, and she reports me to God a lot, so she is very calm. So when she deals with me, she just thinks, okay. And then she go pray and then tell God, God, hey, I
just chat to God
your son. But I think that's where she gets the calmness from. But yeah, she is very calm. We're patient, that's it.
Well, calm in terms of I'm slow to anger. But in terms of excitement and stuff like that, I'm not calm. When you're like them little
babies, you know, like, for lack of better terms, or expression rather, you know, like dogs when they're excited. Like proper excited.
You're calling me a dog?
No, I'm not calling you a dog. I'm saying like how, you know, when dogs just do
I'm an excitable person.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one. Number 3, I would say caring as well. Not even only for me, other people as well. And yeah. What about you?
What's it called when someone's got a drive about them?
I don't know. Like
you're very hardworking. Like
the other day you tried to tell your parents I was lazy.
Did I?
You remember when I came to yours and even your dad was like, boy, you're calling me lazy, you uncle. Exactly. Are you sure you can see this?
Because you can be lazy. Because you love your sleep. But in terms of practical things, when you need to get something done, you get it done.
Definitely.
You're quite caring when it comes to other people. Like, fam, sometimes this guy, he'll feel bad for not checking up on people, and I'll be like, have they checked up on you, mate? Like, of course, that's not the mentality we need to have as Christians. However, he's always thinking, oh, I need to check up on this person. I haven't spoken to him in a hot while, even though these people don't even do the same for him, type thing. And third thing, so many things, mate. You're very creative. You're very
I'm a creator.
You're a very creative person.
I mean, yeah, so are you actually. You are very creative. Next question. How old are the both of you?
I be 16 years. I gotta be like this song. If you touch Latino, I go tell mommy. I'm 18, guys. This thing is very
I'm
nice.
19.
Since we're both flying.
Exactly.
I'm joking. I'm 20, guys. I'm gonna be turning 21 in December. 21. Yeah.
Well, I'm 23. I'm gonna be 24 next year.
Yeah.
She's 21 this year, but
we might vlog the birthday Kinney as well for you guys.
That's right. When did you give your life to Christ? I'll just go first. It was in uni. It was in summer to my third year, so I believe I started uni 2017 summer, because I finished uni 2018 the following year. It was August the 24th, I think it was. I got baptized a couple of weeks later. No, like 3 days later, but it was 3 days before, so like August 20th.
I got saved in first year of uni, but I didn't get baptized until this year, actually.
Last year, December.
Well, the crossover between, remember,
it was December,
because initially it was supposed to be before my birthday last year, but I ended up doing it on, it wasn't during crossover.
It may well be, but I remember it was December.
It was the end of December.
End of December.
Beginning of January.
Crossing into January, you mean?
Yeah.
Right. Because you didn't do your baptism this year.
Well, it's basically the same. That's what I'm saying, like the crossover. Because initially I didn't see the point of doing it, because I had already been baptized years ago. But I was like, let me actually commemorate a new beginning and mark the year that I've had and stuff. So I was like, yeah, I want to get baptized.
Who inspires you the most?
Who inspires me the most? I haven't got one person that inspires me the most, because I'm someone that finds inspiration in little things that people do every day. So there could be someone that I don't really like them very much. I don't like the way they behave or carry themselves very much, but they might have done one thing that I'm like, you know what, I rate that, and I'll find inspiration in that.
I think for me, as I've always said and mentioned previously in the past, bless his heart, it's dead now, but Martin Monroe, because it always talks about kingdom, what it's teaching is focused on kingdom principles, and I feel like that's very important. As Matthew 6 will tell us, seek ye first the kingdom of God. And we should always be seeking the kingdom. But I like his teaching because it's focused on kingdom principles.
This is really nice, you know.
What is Monster Man?
Yeah, it's the flaming hot flavour. It's not hot, but
what's your favourite secondary school memory?
GCSE science lessons.
Favourite secondary school? To be honest,
I haven't got one, but GCSE science lessons were funny, and my sessions with Shogun.
Yeah, I think secondary school was fun, but I don't really have a favourite memory, to be honest. Personally, so long ago now, I don't really care. Right, this one is a very, very sweet and juicy question.
What?
Should my parents' approval of who I'm dating matter?
It depends on you yourself. Be truthful to yourself. Are you a responsible person? Be truthful to yourself. Do you make good decisions? Because with us, like going to my parents, normally, like ever since I was younger, my parents have always been super protective because I'm the only daughter. So like literally little things, they've been super protective. Even when it comes to being with guys, like being around guys and all that kind of stuff, you're the first person I've ever spoken to them about that. Oh, I'm with so and so. But even with that, I had to come correct. I had to pray on it. I had to like speak to God about it and all that kind of stuff, so I could go to them and say, I'm sure about this, I've spoken to God about this, and them too. I guess it was important to speak to them about it because we both spoke to my parents about it
first before making any move as well.
And it's the type of thing where it's nice that they also got the kind of confirmation that we also know that it's kind of right. But I don't know how they've reacted if they didn't approve of it, to be honest.
You don't know how what?
I would have reacted.
How you would have reacted?
Yeah, if they didn't approve of it.
I think ultimately, as you can see from like even movies and previously in the past through other people's experiences, when you're in a relationship where one family doesn't accept or approve, now going down the line, I think one of the most before obviously going through that, one of the most important thing is obviously both parties should be certain and like, you know, this is what God wants for them. When you are, I think, although their heart may be of stone towards you at that point in time, as you can see from other people's story, their perspective and their heart could then later change. Now that's some people's story. For some people, maybe not. However, I think it is good when you have their support at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean?
It makes things a lot easier.
You know, it makes things a lot easier. It makes communicating, and you know, it just makes the whole process a lot easier. So to ask the question, does it matter? To some extent it does. For you, if it doesn't matter, if you can go through it, then that's brilliant. I've seen people say, you know what, they will never marry into a household where the parents or family does not accept them, and that's fine. Do you know what I mean? You just have to come and say to yourself, okay, cool, this is what I want, this is my standard, this is how I want my relationship to be. I want to be able to interact with the other family, I want to be able to, you know, have my home, and both families can sort of coincide.
I think you need to look at it and say like 5 years from now, if they're still not happy with this relationship, am I fine to be in the relationship? Also, if it's something that you know God has said, nah, this is it, then
it's just a matter of time, really.
Because to be honest, thinking about it now, if my parents were like, nah, I would still be sure in myself that this is meant to be it, because I know what God has told me, I know what God has told you. It's not that we just happen to fall in love and we said, I want to be with you. Like we spoke to God about it and stuff. So
right. How do you settle your misunderstandings? Talk about it.
We speak about everything.
Yeah, we're quite open. We communicate about a lot of things. We're quite open to the extent where I think some people would expect it to only be in sort of marriage sort of thing. Imagine, I mean, we've put a lot of things in place. We talk about a lot of things. And I think one thing as well that's also helped along the way is knowledge that we've acquired over time. Like, for example, you know, when we read that book, you know, understanding when you've done something wrong. Basically, I thought there was only love language, but there's also apology language. So there's a way we would like to apologize to each other. There's things we expect from each other. There's a way where we like to express love to each other and how we like to receive love from each other. You know, and talking about these things that sort of essentially help in terms of our communicating. And I think another most important thing is we don't sweep things under the carpet. When something comes up, we talk about it. We actually deal with it there and there. And even when we don't, by the following day, even if we sleep on it, the following day we'll talk about it. And we just don't let things just drag. We talk about how we feel, you know, take responsibility and talk about moving forward and, you know, how we can do better. That's really helped.
I feel like if it's something that really, really hurts, like, I will usually speak to God about it first, and I'll say like, yo, that we're good. I'm about to go and speak to your son about this thing that he did to me. Like, can you just guide me? Like, I don't want to say anything that will make the situation worse. I don't want to say anything out of turn. So that, I think that helps a lot as well.
Who said I love you first?
Technically, you said the words first. The words I love you, you said it first.
Explain.
There's no, we've already spoken about this in previous videos. You said the words "I love you" first.
Fair
Period.
enough. I'll take that one. Ooh, pardon me. Weird habit about each other.
Habit.
I've got one that I do a lot.
Oh yeah, I know. He does this thing a lot. He goes like this.
Yeah. I don't know what weird habit you have.
He goes like. Like he could be on. Usually when you're on your phone.
Yeah.
So he just go like that and he'll be on his phone. Yeah.
What me?
Yeah, you go like basically he's double jointed in his thumb, which is so nasty. So like it's just
That's not a weird habit.
This is because sometimes you'll be doing it and I'll be looking at you like ew.
No, but not intentionally. I didn't just sit down and be like
Yeah, but that's the whole point. It's a habit, so you do it subconsciously.
Right.
What's a weird habit about me? I don't have any weird habits in it. Beautifully and wonderfully made.
I can't think of any right now, but I'm pretty sure there's one somewhere.
No, I just want to believe that there's one. I don't have any weird habits.
Right. First thing we noticed about each other.
Oh, that's a good one. Go on.
Oh, you want me to go first? First thing I noticed. I mean, character-wise, like I said, I think you've always been nice, like loving and stuff. I think, there's been so many events that I can count and say, you've done this, you've done this, you've done that prior to us ever being together.
Yeah. And
I thought, you know what, this girl may well be a keeper. What about you?
Yeah, so what we like about each other?
What's the first thing you've noticed?
What we first noticed about each other? This one isn't as sweet as what he said to me. He's so nosy.
What, me? I'm not. Isn't that sweet? I'm so nosy.
Yeah. I noticed that.
I'm inquisitive. I'm not nosy.
When when we were just friends.
I'm inquisitive.
I'll ask you something simple. Oh, why? Or was it for?
Yeah, because why, innit? Why? It's a very reasonable question.
Because I remember I wanted to take some tablets when I was at your church, and you were doing onibode. So I was like, oh, can you please bring me a bottle of water? Like, how much do you guys have water, the diesel water? And then you're like, what's it for? I'm thinking,